They call me a late bloomer. They say it with a chuckle, like it's harmless, like it doesn't sting. Every reunion, every birthday, every catch-up message from an old friend, I feel the pressure. Nazan ka na ingayan. The world rewards those who can go from 0 to 100 real quick. But life isn't really an overnight success story. They're messy, unpredictable, and anything but linear. To take risks without the pressure of urgency. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. You know how easy it is to fall into the comparison trap. When we were starting out, we too felt the pressure of living up to everyone's expectations and the fear of ending. Up is the what could have been stories of our families. So we spent countless hours researching, reading books, talking to mentors, learning about the different career paths out there and testing out a bunch of different skills ourselves. And through it all, we found that sometimes we just need a little help in the form of a good career framework to navigate all of this uncertainty. This is your season to grow roots that run deep so that when the storms come, you'll be grounded. This is your season to listen to the whispers of your soul and follow your curiosity. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. This is your season to build a foundation that's strong and resilient so that when the opportunities come, you'll be ready to build on top of it. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. If you look at the timeline of successful people, you'll see that most of them didn't become successful right away. You are a different season of growth, of exploration, of discovery. What are you good at? And how can you be of service to others? Then, it gives you actionable next steps based on your answers, so you can stop wasting time and start working towards a career that you actually want. So if you're feeling stuck, unsure of what to do next, or just plain confused about this whole finding your passion thing, we got you. Grab the free kit now via the link below. You are a different season. If anyone tries to convince you otherwise, if anyone tells you that you're too old or that it's too late, then remind yourself that seasons change. And just because winter lingers a little longer doesn't mean spring won't arrive. They faced rejection, failure, and self-doubt. They started with entry-level positions and worked their way up. They took risks, pivoted, and tried again. There's no such thing as a late bloomer. There are only those who dare to bloom where they are planted. You are not delayed, you're just real. Real enough to admit that not everything happens on schedule. Real enough to acknowledge that there will be seasons of progress, and there will be seasons of rest. Real enough to understand that sometimes we need to take a step back in order to take a bigger leap forward. It's more like a series of small steps that lead to something great. Think about it. How many of your favorite stories had a slow start? How many of the most meaningful things in your life happened instantly? Most things worth having require time, patience, and consistent effort. Relationships, character building, financial stability, even happiness. But somehow we forget that this applies to our careers too. May work ka, na, ba, ui, si, ano, manager na, da. And here I am, still figuring out what I even want. I used to believe in my pace. I used to say, it's okay to go slow. But when you're the only one left without a direction, even silence feels loud. They say better late than never. But when you're the late one, it just feels like never. I'd applied, failed, started, quit. And still, people see the delay, not the effort. But here's the truth. I'm not blooming late. I'm growing in hard soil, in a system that glorifies speed but forgets depth. I know this because I get messages like these. Every day I get messages from grads who feel like they're falling behind, who feel like they don't have a plan B, because plan A didn't work out. I felt the same way too, which is why I'm making this video. It's all the grads who are hustling in silence, or trying and trying again despite the disappointment. We're still chasing the things they want despite the speed of everyone else. This is for you. There's no denying that we're in a culture that worships speed. We glorify quick wins and instant gratifications. Most career paths aren't straight lines. This is your season to learn, to explore. You are not a late bloomer. We talk a lot about timelines on this channel because, as grads ourselves, our free timeline reset kit for fresh grads helps you gain clarity on your ideal career path by answering just 3 questions. What do you enjoy doing?